Hey, so different vlog to usual, kind of. I mean, it'll be shorter and it's still just one day of me filming. So as I said, I went to Airshow last week. It was from Friday until Saturday. Well, I went on Friday and Saturday. It actually goes on Sunday as well. But I only do 2 days. I've done 2 days since they started doing 2 days, which was a few years ago. And it's the same Airshow I've always gone with my dad. In fact, last year was the 20th anniversary of us starting to go when I was 5 years old. So that was really cool. I should have probably done, some vlogging during that period, but I was just so busy. So as we saw last time, I got a new laptop, well, a Surface, so I could do video editing whilst I was away, which is kind of my freelance job. And I did get it, and I did manage to do it, although I did mess up a little bit on it, but overall it was pretty good, and it's nice to be able to still work. I'm getting a bit stressed at the moment though, because I haven't had my contract come through for my proper job. I was told I've got the job. I had to fill in some forms last week, sent them off, and I haven't heard anything back. So I'm presuming no news is good news, but it's always just that anxious period of waiting for a new job. So I mean, I should be starting a week Monday, so I'm getting a little apprehensive right now, to tell you the truth. So for pretty much this week, I got home on Tuesday and haven't really done a lot. I seem to have had quite a severe mood swing, so I felt pretty bad actually. I've spent the last few days kind of in bed quite a lot and watching TV. I think partly nervous about job, and partly because I just feel a bit burnt out. I'm not entirely sure why. Nothing bad has happened. In fact, actually I've had a really good 2 weeks. But for some reason I've just felt really drained. And also, for whatever reason, yesterday I woke up and I missed my ex, and I've not thought about them at all for a long time. And then I just woke up one morning and I was like, I really miss him, and I don't know why. Because the rational part of my head was like, he was a terrible partner in so many ways. I mean, obviously there were the reasons I did fall in love with him, but I was like, well, he broke up with me every couple of weeks. He didn't want to officially be with a trans woman. Things were a lot more about physical side of things rather than emotional side of things. He wasn't all there himself. He wasn't that well himself. And so I was struggling to care for him as well as myself, and it just wasn't a good relationship. And yet for some reason this week is just, well, from Thursday, was just like, I really miss him. I don't know why. It was really, really odd. So a good thing happened to me last week, which was I had a really long discussion with my sister, and I cried a lot. But it was a good discussion. It was talking about how we can start to build a better relationship with each other, how we can start getting on more, and it felt really constructive actually. Me and my sister haven't really had much of a relationship ever since I was a kid. We've never really talked, we've never really got on, and it feels like we have started building a bridge now, which is really, really nice actually. I also spoke to my parents a lot, spoke about what my future plans are, what I want to do, how I'm going to progress, surgery I've got to have and stuff, so that all felt really positive. So it's really weird now that I'm sat here and I'm struggling to think of what to say. In fact, I've kept meaning to vlog for the last couple of weeks. A couple of weeks kind of, and I can't seem to find the words to say. My head just seems to have a bit of a block right now, and I don't really know why. I'm assuming this is just like mood swings from the hormones, because I've had this before where for a couple of days I felt absolutely terrible, but then not much later I did actually feel pretty good, so I'm assuming it's just that. So I guess this is just going to be kind of like a really tiny vlog, me just kind of letting you know that I'm still here. Things will start getting back to normal from next week onwards. I say that and then should be starting the job the week after, so that may be a little weird, but no, I feel like things will start getting back to normal soon. It's just been a lot of driving and I've been really tired, And I think that's probably, maybe that's added to the mood swings or whatever. Because, I mean, like, Tuesday when I got back, I did go to a friend's house, and that was really nice. And I was actually meant to going over there tonight, but they got ill, so I couldn't go and see them. But hopefully that'll be rescheduled. But yeah, I don't really know what it is. I'm hoping it's just kind of tiredness, and also just feeling a bit burnt out from basically spending 2 days standing at an air show and filming. And I mean, the good result from that is I learnt a lot about like how to film faster moving things. I don't think the footage is as good as the one I went to Malta. I feel like the footage I got there was really good. But I've learnt that my passion is not really aviation photography anymore, it's aviation video, which is cool. I've learned how to do new things in terms of editing, so how to stabilize footage, how that works, so I know now that in future I will leave it not zoomed in as much because it's all optical zoom, but I won't zoom in as much because when I'm stabilizing it means I'll lose some of the surrounding frames, so I've kind of learned how to kind of compensate for that now. Luckily none of my footage I've done is really that affected by it, and I guess in future it means I might start looking at video camera. But yeah, that was a good experience. I'm hoping to do like a big 1 hour or so video on the air show because I've got a lot of footage and it'd be really cool. I did like a trailer which is on my channel right now, which is just kind of a 2-minute sort of sample of footage, but none of that is stabilized, so it actually looks kind of terrible, sadly, but never mind, you live and you learn. I guess that's all I really have to say. I'm going to have pizza right now. I've ordered Papa John's, so that should be here soon, and I'm just gonna have that. And then I'm doing multiplayer game as usual. It's a Fridays, of course I am, and that'll be really cool. And then I will have editing to do tomorrow. In fact, I've got a lot of editing to catch up on. I probably will have from tomorrow about 12 hours of footage to edit down, so that'll be really cool. It'll keep me busy over the weekend and Monday, and hopefully Monday I'll have some good news. So hopefully next week we're going to go back to usual and I'll start filming over a couple of days. I just haven't really felt up to it, and for me, I won't do makeup without I won't do a vlog without my makeup on, and as if I was going to go out and do anything. And because I felt really down, I haven't really got up and got dressed and done my makeup properly, so it's kind of prevented me from doing my vlog in a sense. So next week I have stuff to do. I need to go to the garage on Monday so that I can get a part ordered for my car, because right now I can't open the boot, which is a bit of a pain. So I'll definitely have to be up on Monday, and I'm just going to try and find some things to do over the next week to keep myself a bit busy. So thanks for catching up, and I'll see you next week.